This is a chilling tale of a father in Texas that got tired of all the bullshit. We call this one Daytime Halloween. All must beware. Oh, hey there. I see you. But something's missing. Let's try this. Ah, yeah, yeah.
Hi. I'd like to share with you a family Halloween story that may warm your heart, or it may just turn to ice. It was October 31st, 1999. Woke up that morning, it was a great Halloween day. We were ready to celebrate. The missus had cooked a cake. We had tons of candy because we didn't allow our kids to go out and trick-or-treat at different houses. There's crazy people out there. And then the phone rings. The wife picks it up. I hear her talking. It's the very person I really just disliked, and the kids didn't like her. It was Big Bad Bertha, big, ugly woman that was always stirring, and I felt she was leading my wife astray, but I wanted to keep my wife happy and keep the family going. So I tolerated it. Here she is calling. 9 o'clock in the morning, saying she needs to get around. She has her own car. My wife says, "Oh, I'll be there in just a second." I said, "What's going on?" Bertha needs some, her car's that great. She needs to go get beer stuff and get ready for their Halloween party. I said, "Don't we have one here?" She said, "But I got to go help. She's my friend." I'm like, "Okay, see you later." My heart dropped. She left. We sat around. We watched TV for quite a while. The kids were getting restless. They wanted to start eating their candy, try some of that cake, and play some family games. And then Sid comes up to me. He was always a little bad turd, and goes, "Daddy, give me some cake. We don't have to wait on Mom. Something. Right now." And oh my God, something snapped within me. I grabbed a cake knife, and I stabbed him right under his left rib cage, and I twisted until I felt his heart. It reminded me about the days my dad had me slaughter pigs before we slaughtered them. You would stick it out of that rib cage, and you wiggle it around till you felt that heart hit it, that heart, and bleed out. And then all the other two boys, my other two sons, Ray and Fred, they was running around, bouncing off the wall, screaming, "Oh God, what's going on? Dad, what's happening?" And something inside of me just tightened up and just like it exploded. I grabbed Ray and I stabbed him in the back and watched him fall to the floor, wiggling. Freddie started for the front door. He was running by me, and I reached and I slashed him right up back across his neck. And I could see the blood flying everywhere, and him dropped to his knees trying to crawl out the front door. There was the picture under the front door, and I went to get him to hold him and keep him from getting away. And I saw the car pulling up with my wife and that woman, Big Bad Bertha. Undoubtedly, she had seen it. And she jumped out of the car and ran down the street, screaming. And so I ran past Freddie and kicked him out of the way. And I tried to go get her, but that big heifer was running to the floor. I wish I could have caught her. I ran back to the car. I grabbed my wife's head. She had the window down. I grabbed her hair and I pulled the head out the window and held it down. And I sliced the throat. And I watched it. I watched the blood. great Halloween. I finally got to experience what it's like to really participate at Halloween. Shouldn't you try it sometime?
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Cuddle Season. Tonight, under this full moon, we have a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself to the world?
This is Big Jim. Some call me the light, some call me the dark knight. I'm here to tell you the truth, just like Cuddle's been trying to put it to you. Hey, there's evil out there.
That's very true. There's evil everywhere. And in the words of Vampire in Brooklyn, evil is good. Evil is good. So tonight, we're here to talk about your story. Could you tell us the title of that story, the name of it?
The title of the story is Daytime Halloween.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Has everybody seen the story? I bet they were so scared and fear with all the thrills and the turns. So, as me being a professional, I have notes. Okay, first question, sir. How did the story come about?
Well, it was something that came from the recesses of my mind and made me want to actually do these things. Come from a very strict, hard background from Louisiana, you know, voodoo and all that good stuff.
Oh, we have some good friends from the voodoo world.
They'll put it on you, buddy.
Indeed, indeed. So, these my notes.
Yeah, I tell you that story is really in depth. You better take heed to that because it might just creep up on you one day and you find yourself in something similar.
So is this story based off a true story? Or something that happened in your life?
Yes, it's something that happened. The thoroughness of the acts may be a little distorted. Maybe. Yes.
How many of the characters are actually real? And are any of them still present?
All the characters are real. Some of them are still present if they were lucky.
Oh my. That sounds fucking crazy. I like it. So, you kill other people, you stab all your kids, and you cut your wife's throat. Who is this Bertha lady that you speak of?
Hey, I'm still looking for that big heifer. She was a meanie. I could tell. You could just that aura around her made you want to take her out. She needed to be taken out. And hey, part two, it ain't over yet.
Tigger, I was just wondering, did you, basically, you got away with the murder, and we're talking about the story here on the show, which is amazing. Did you do any jail time?
Jail time? I told you I was the light. I got the power. I'm just removing some obstacles that's in the way of the light.
All
And
right.
so whatever it takes, that's what I do.
I like a man with drive. You know, drive over their body.
Be
Oh
pretty easy.
man,
I chopped it up.
I heard a story like this before. It was a wife and a husband, and the wife, she went on to the store, I believe, and the husband, when she came home, he had a knife, you know, and it was blood everywhere when she came in the house. All the kids were cut up, and she was screaming. Is that based off that story, or oh, hold on, that was you?
What you think?
Oh shit! We have a legend in here. We gotta get some more stories out of you, man. Don't go to jail. Keep killing.
They can't hold me.
Oh Lord, you're crazy. Big Jim, do you have anything else coming up you want to share with the people?
Yes. I'd like to share another story with you later on about how some of my relatives, when I was younger, basically fed the baby to the bear.
I'm a bear. I know you see the moon in the corner. I'm a bear, not a fucking wolf.
You may be the one that took the baby.
Find out y'all next time. Thank you, Big Jim, for coming through. We appreciate everything and all the creepiness. The first official Cuddle Season story. This guy gets it. This guy really gets it. Fuck all that squirming shit.